One of the things that we hear a lot about, that if you want to get into a state of expansive magnetism where you attract the best ever possible life, whether you want to go through healing, meditation, and whatever it is, one of the things that we hear a lot of is that we need to be able to integrate our pain body. We need to be able to heal our energy. We need to be able to raise our vibration. We need to be able to enter into our signature frequency at which we vibrate at a level that is going to bring to us our signature vibratory frequency. Now, how do we get about doing that? Now, if that is the case, that in order for us to achieve our highest creative potential, in order for us to enter into a state of pure consciousness, that it means to release all the limitations, all the conditioning, all of what we have been indoctrinated with, then it is safe to accept the proposition that in fact we are not built to engage in our reptilian stress response, that we are in fact above and beyond that, because to create, for us to experience a life beyond that based on fear, which then leads into greed, which then leads into power struggles, is actually for us to be driven by this desire to be lovingly cooperative. But let's say, for example, that we are all bonded together, we are all lovingly cooperative, that we are in fact the very essence of love, and that to be in that is all that matters to us. But what happens when that becomes corrupted, or you suddenly forget that that is your essence, and you are indoctrinated with the idea that there is something for you to be fearful about because of a possibility of an attack on that very essence of you, that is your love essence. Now, when we buy into that and we yield into the ideology that we are separate and that therefore there is a very real fear of being attacked, because you can only be attacked from what you perceive to be different, to be away from you, to be outside of you, when you engage in this idea of separation. When we are fully immersed in the idea that we love, compassion is one of the easiest things that happen to us, because it is us. For us to naturally experience the idea that I am feeling pain and therefore I wouldn't want another to feel that pain. That is the natural first response that you will want to have, or that you have. But if instead it is a case of I'm feeling pain because somebody has inflicted this pain on me, or we have the idea or the illusion that the pain has come from somewhere outside of us, it then creates an illusion that we are under attack, that there is an entity that is outside of us that has the potential to separate us and to separate us from us. That's where duality takes birth, and that is where every indoctrination, every impregnation starts here, at the point when we take that amnesia, take that pill that makes us forget that, look, we are at our very core the essence of love. out of which is born compassion, is born oneness, is born union. But we are unable to see that. So much so that now, as we are retracing our steps back into this essence, we find that we're having to go through a healing journey. We're going through energy work. We're going through a rehashing of our energy, going back into our shadow work. And it's all pointing back to the very one same thing, which is our essence of love. And it is exactly that essence of love, that ampage and high voltage of that love, that then ignites in us our very potential to create. And for that reason, we will want to carry on creating, because we then engage in our expansive consciousness that wants to realize itself moment to moment, without ever saying, hands up, I've had enough. But you will keep wanting to know more. So your self-realization never ends. If anything, you go into even deeper places. But in order to do that, we've got to release the idea that we are separate. Release the idea that indeed there is something outside of us that has the potential of causing and creating fear from a potential attack onto us. Because in fact, we are incapable of being attacked when we step into who we are, into the essence of what we are. And at that point, you basically become unimpressionable. Sending you so much love. Take care.